Up Close and Personal with Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Jimmy and welcome to the Friendsfm YouTube channel for podcasts where you hear a large variety of podcasts. Welcome to another episode of Up Close and Personal, a podcast which is of true stories which I have encountered on radio on my show. And on this new episode today, I'm going to be talking about a story which moved my heart, and it happened quite some time back. Well, you know, December is always a season time, bringing the festive spirit across all sections of society, which is very evident in the city of joy. Well, talking about closeness and warmth, I still remember one night during December on my show. I got a call from an elderly gentleman who seemed to be in his 70s. He sounded out of breath and depressed, narrating a story how his family, namely his son and daughter-in-law, had thrown him out of the house. This was late, very, very late, past midnight, and he was calling in from South Calcutta, and at that time was on the footpath, hungry and cold. Calcutta always has a heart, and it was evident. After the call, a couple of listeners reached the area because I had asked the gentleman where exactly he was. So can you believe it? A couple of listeners reached the area, took the elderly gentleman under their care. In fact, the gentleman in question stayed for a couple of days at a listener's house, after which the group of listeners approached the family and ensured that the gentleman got back to his residence. Just a conversation on radio went out to help an elderly gentleman who was thrown out by his son and his daughter-in-law. Radio does create miracles, radio does create magic, and radio does bring hearts together to do good for the society. Well, that's it right here on Up Close and Personal, the podcast with me, Jimmy. So stay hooked to YouTube /919 Friends FM podcast.